did. Got to spend some time with my goddaughter. But a couple things I'm just gonna sort of bring to your attention is, look, the end of the week is, the end of the month is Friday. So next week we will be in November, and your progress reports will go out on November the 6th. So the last day to get working will be November the 4th. But the standard that we're working on is still the same thing. Is, of course, classes, Introduction to Business Tech, standard number 1, which stretches across the whole, actually, entire curriculum for the whole year, is to demonstrate employability skills required by business and industry. So when are your vision boards due?
November 13th.
Okay, so the vision boards are due November 13th, and what were you supposed to have done on Monday? On last Monday, what were you supposed to have that involved the smart boards?
Done the smart goal sheet.
Okay, so your SMART goal worksheet, okay? So the learning target is just breaking down what the standard is. So the learning target is, I can demonstrate employability skills required by business and industry, okay? So tell me, what does it mean to demonstrate something, Jordan?
Like to show off something.
You speak up a little bit.
To show off something.
Okay, to show or to display something, all right? And what are employability skills, Latasia?
Skills you need to get and keep a job.
Okay, skills you need to get and keep a job. And then what is the difference between a business and an industry, Tyra?
A business
Speak up just a little bit. A business is, which is the larger of the two, the business or the industry? Okay, the industry is bigger, okay, than the business. So Walmart is what type of industry? Anybody? Walmart is what type of industry?
Retail.
A retail industry, okay? So now that you know that, Tyra, give me another example of an industry.
Target.
Okay, Target, and that would be retail too. But somebody give me a different one other than retail. Music industry, okay, and then you could just have an artist. That would be, the business would be the artist, or either the company. So if it's music, it might be Motown or Arista, okay? Another industry would be the automotive, okay? Toyota, Kia, things of that nature. And then when you come down here, these are some of the things that you have. This is what we call our substandards: communicate effectively through writing, listening, reading, and interpersonal skills. So, AJ, tell me, with this vision board project, does it entail writing?
Not really.
So the vision board project, what would we just say? Help them out again, Latasia, because we're in our mini lesson now. What did y'all have to do on Monday?
You had to write our smart.
Okay, you had to do what in your SMART goals?
Write them down.
Okay, so AJ, does the assignment that I gave you, is it applicable to the substandard? Are you gonna be communicating through writing?
Yes.
Okay, or y'all wanna tell me how you gonna have to, how are you gonna impact listening? How's it gonna impact listening, Jordan? How's your project gonna, how are you gonna use listening?
By sitting and, I guess, using our rubric, right now on our rubric as the people.
Okay, writing down on the rubric is just that. If you come up and you get ready to do your presentation, how is that gonna impact your listening skills? Somebody help Jordan and the guys out. How are you, this is something, the way that I know I've taught this right, it's gonna impact writing, listening, reading, and your interpersonal skills. We've already got writing because you wrote out your goals. Right now, what are you all doing to me?
We listen. We gotta, when we present, we gotta like.
Thank you. When your classmates are presenting, you have a rubric and you're gonna be great. You're gonna be listening to their presentations. Or even now when I am talking and giving the mini lesson, you are listening to the directives, okay? Okay, and then reading, how's it gonna impact your reading?
It'll impact the reading, so we'll be reading things on.
Reading things off the board, but also when you were doing your what, Monday?
Oh, definition.
Not the definitions, your what? What's the name of it? What's the sheet? What's the sheet that's right there in the front of you? That's the SMART Goals worksheet, okay? All right, so our class flow for today. Some of you all are not finished with the SMART Goals worksheet, so you need to make sure that you get that done. And then, y'all already did the employability skills assessment. We've already taken care of that, right? If you're behind in your Google Classroom, I'm gonna give you your report so you can know what you're gonna do. And when we get down to the digital vision, that was some people, division, I got one person in the class that needs to still do their digital vision board. You gotta get that done because you're behind, okay? Really, I should've put it in red. So green is go, yellow is caution, and red means you're behind. Okay, so you gotta keep up with the class pace. Not the class pace is in Odyssey, but our class pace. So real quick, if you have your SMART goal worksheet, take it out for me real quick. Everybody take the SMART goal worksheet out. Okay? All right, so the first thing that you had to do, how many parts, or how did we divide our SMART board up, Tyra? How many sections? No, not 5 sections. How many sections?
You talking about like?
The requirements, look at the boards in the classroom, because a good teacher models the expectation. How many sections are on that board?
3.
Okay, that's why we call it a trifold board. Okay, so how many requirements are under each section?
5.
Okay, 5. Okay, so once again, if I'm giving you the project, I gave you the worksheet, and this is your mini lesson. I'm sorry about that. This is your mini lesson, but I also gave you your rubric, so you need to take your rubric out. So there won't be any type of confusion. And while I'm doing that, somebody go to the back and hand me the board. It's back there. All right, so your rubric, that's gonna tell you as a teacher, this tells you, it answers everything. So you don't have to guess about how you're gonna be graded, because this is the rubric. And the rubric is applicable to the assignment, okay? When we're talking about demonstrating employability skills. So once again, you have how many sections, Tyra? 3. And what are those sections? Okay, under each one, how many components did I have to tell you that you had to have underneath each one? Okay, you had to have 5. Last year, I only did 3. Okay, so once again, if a teacher's giving you an assignment regardless of who it is, they should always give you a rubric so you can know how you're gonna be graded. If you get confused, you can see right now, I got the 3 components up here. I got the scale across the top. So this is like your blueprint for success. And then also, a good teacher will always model the expectation. So I have some of the exemplars throughout the classroom. So you shouldn't be really confused, but if you are, then I did mine. Now these are my future goals, and I have 5 because I asked you to have 5. I said I will lose 20 pounds by December the 1st, 2020. Well, if you look at some of these, he might have all SMART goals. I think he did pretty good, okay? Because he's very specific. He said, I want to get an A and B grades for the rest of the year, okay? That's telling me exactly what grades he's gonna make at the end of the year. You can't just say, I couldn't just say, I will lose 20 pounds. That's not a SMART goal. When am I gonna lose 20 pounds? By next year? I said December the 1st, 2020. That's the measuring piece. Then I said I would start a functioning LLC by January the 1st, 2021. I already have my LLC, but it's just sitting there. It's not functioning, so it's not helping me. It's not helping me generate income. So I had to tighten it up. I would start a functioning nonprofit for teenage girls by January the 1st, 2021. Yeah, we're in November next week, so I gotta go to work. I got this morning, I said I would exercise every day. I walk every morning. It was raining sunny, I got my steps in my house. Oh, you can do it if you want to. Or I could just went back in the house and said I'm not gonna do it, but I won't. And I said I would drink 3 bars of water every day. Once I get this, that's gonna be 2. And I've already dropped my 1, I'm done for the day. Okay, so that's specific. You come down here to measure, and the time is my weight, and then I got the year. And the date, I'm specific. The more specific you are, the more easy it is gonna be for you to achieve that goal. That's why you all really aren't successful with some young people, because you spend too much time. Like I had my goddaughter this weekend, she got mad with me because I took her phone. I said, I made her do a vision board. Guess how many goals she had to have? That's a question to you all.
5.
No, more than that.
10.
More than that.
20.
More than that.
30.
30. I made her have 30. Yeah, that's her basketball number. I said, oh, what's your number? 30? Okay, 30 goals. And guess what? I'm going to keep it because it's an accountability piece. Okay? No matter what class you go in, you can have good grades. You have to know how to speak and communicate. You have to have goals in life to be successful. That's why you have it. It's not just to look pretty, it's to look back. When I see you again, he's saying, look, I would like to be back at HOCO by next school year, and he's back. Okay, he says, I want to graduate with my class of 2021. So he can't come back over here, not next semester, because I'm gonna do just like this to Chase. What did you say you were gonna do? This is accountability piece. Okay? Your parents need to start having conversations like that with you. Not about y'all talking, you know what you talk to your parents about? You're talking to them about you want the new iPhone. Or you want the Georgia's gonna drop. They need to be talking to you about this so that you can have a future. Okay? People say that these classes aren't important. They always say it's Ms. Drummond's class is an elective, which it is. It's not a core content class, but I tell you what, you're gonna use more of what you get in my class, Mr. Warder class, Ms. Davis class, and NCTA teacher than any of these core content classes, because these are life skills, okay? Life skills, all right? So that's the mini lesson for today. If you have any more questions, come and see me. Make sure you complete this. If you do this, it's gonna be easy to transfer it to here. I made it very simple, okay? All right, thank you. Y'all can get on the computers. If you're caught up, go and do Odyssey work. If you're not finished with your goals, then you need to be doing that. You can't keep staying on that, AJ. You got to pace yourself. And maybe that should be one of your academic goals. I will stay on pace with the class. That's important. You always teach to the top. The teacher figures out who the most highest achieving student is, and you teach to the top so that them other students can come up to the ceiling. It's not vice versa. I don't start at the top and go down. So you have to keep up with them. Look, everybody's there. You need to be there. Okay? All right.